All right, what is going on, folks? Rock D Lee. I'm here to check out Jad. You are a witch in Mongolia. This got put on my radar by my homies on Patreon. By the way, it's free to join Patreon and participate in select polls. And they was hyping me up. They was hyping it up. So I see Joe got it, ED Anime got it, Kaka TV is on it. I'm late to the party, so I'm gonna check it out. If you guys are wondering why Lee is by himself on this particular video, stay tuned till the end of it. We'll go ahead and discuss that. But you know, we just want to jump right into, or I just want to jump right into watching it. So that's what I'm gonna do. Let's do it. Fire. I don't know if this is appropriate to say. This gives me Aladdin vibes. I don't know if it's appropriate. It is objectively fire. What was that about? Okay, Eastern Iran. I'm not too far off. I'm not too far off. I didn't do much research before I jumped into this. I was like, oh, y'all want me to react to this? All right, let me give it a shot. All that is in the heavens and all that is in the earth. Yeah. Shout out to my homies in Iran, man. Apologies. I didn't vote for this. This lady has blonde hair. Oh. Oh. Wait. Is the lady in the wait. Is the blonde lady? Hold on. Is the blonde lady a slave? Not that that's funny. I'm just. I did not see that one coming, man. I did not see that one coming. Oh damn. That's me. Yo, you can get a slave that's a good talker? This is a human life. Yo, the slave is like... Oh, you gotta take somebody different? Yo, this is the girl that came running at the beginning of the show. Don't tell me she came running into slavery. This is crazy. So, first of all, let me see what's good. Did Mongol I'm gonna just do it. Were white people slaves in the Middle East? That is okay. You know, y'all gonna say whatever. Yo, American schools, it has never in my life hit a textbook. I did know, for example, that like Romans would enslave the people that they've conquered. So I've seen Spartacus. So it's not like I didn't know that, you know, Europeans made each other slaves, for example. But on this side of things, it was just not something I expected. But it's not something that's flabbergasting. Because again, I've seen Spartacus. So I know that it exists. I know, for example, in Asia, right? So between Korea and Japan, right? There was slavery going on there. So I know there's plenty of races across that have their slavery. But here in the United States, I feel like it's hard. It's hard to... It's hard to not be reminded that like we were slaves, and you don't really see it among anyone else. It's just an us thing, but it's because that's American history and not world history. So I get it. I'm just explaining where at least shock or awe comes from. And yo, they're really casual about this. The slave is like, yo, can we get a deal? I'm like, yo, that's crazy. So casual. Anyways, I don't know what to do with this. I'm still in my Ida. I don't know any teachers outside our family. Mandatory waiting period a woman must observe after divorce or the death of her husband. That's exactly what they talked about. Okay. Besides, a slave or no, seeking knowledge is the duty of every Muslim. See, I pause on that because of things, just things just things man, you know what? I can't sugarcoat it. I can't sugarcoat it. Sometimes I see that sometimes women are not allowed to like go to school and learn things. So to see this lady saying, besides slave or no, seeking knowledge is the duty of every Muslim, is like, oh, okay, okay, okay. That is not obviously what I hear is, how do I say this? People believe in different things. Just like in Christianity, you got Baptist, you got Pentecostal, you got non-denominational. There's not just one faction, there's various factions. So it's interesting to like note, like, okay, like what do you particularly believe, and not like lump everybody together. In the name of Allah, the most gracious and most merciful. Yo, say it, girl. Why won't you say it? Is she mute? Can she not talk? No, that's dumb for me to say. Yo, he ripped her off. Oh my god. Oh my god. Go menacing. Oh, yo, I was about to say, no one's trying to escape slavery here. Oh, shout out to this girl. She is smart. I didn't expect that, man. I thought she was gonna be dumb, but she had one great ability and it was gonna be crazy. Respectfully speaking, of course. They got that lady straight from Spartacus. Are y'all looking for her? I feel like it's not gonna be good if you get caught, girl. It's a big mansion. That's how you needed. That's why they needed you. Oh no! And now your hair is showing. I don't even know what that's gonna end up getting you into. That's what I figured. As soon as her cloth came off. Girl, you need to put on some clothes. And she's out here in her bikini. By Western standards. What? Yo, you ratted her out! You know what? I can't blame her, man. I can't blame her. Oh, you're so lucky you didn't get in serious punishment. Where is Mama? Exactly. Lady. Spitting, girl. Spitting, girl. Don't listen to that woman. Sitara. The young master is talking to you, lady. That's crazy. Yo, that slave is like, yo, never ever think about going back home. Study real hard and you get yourself a nice young master. Crazy talk. See, like, yo, speaking back of my history knowledge, my part of history knowledge speaks, my part of slavery history knowledge generally starts from when you're trying to get out of slavery. Shout out to my goat Spartacus. He's like, nah, this is crazy over here. You know what I'm saying? We gotta break on out of here. Who's with me? You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, obviously the Underground Railroad, Rosa Parks, Martin Luther King. But watching people, like, still want to stay a slave and encouraging other people how to be a good slave when you are also a slave, that's interesting to me. Obviously that had gone on. Slavery is in the Bible too. I mean, that's it's been part of our history. This is crazy. I'm sorry if I keep talking about slavery. It's the big theme of this episode. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. Y'all should have warned me. Gave me a heads up. Why is something off here? They're gonna make them think that she did it. Y'all not under attack. But the irony does not miss me. I'm sorry, my boy. My man dropped down. Thought that was a Tomahawk cruise missile. Yeah, why wouldn't you be? Yeah. Yeah, I'm confused. You predicted the future in which they would... Oh, he's wise. Yes. Look at this guy. Spitting. Spitting. Young master.
貴様たちと同じ状況だ。あれば、どんなに困ったことが起きたって何をすれば一番いい。それは絶対に悪いことじゃない。
That's what studying is. I'm in my 30s and I still didn't know that's what studying was. If somebody had told me the bars that Young Master had told me just now, I would have been a scholar. Crazy. You should have seen that future coming, lady. Study. Hara. Scholarly household. It's a scholarly household. I'm gonna like this. I'm something of a scholar myself, but I'm a late bloomer. I know in some areas, like, I don't even know if I should even say this, but like, this was a way of life. People was just slaves and they worked for another person. And sometimes you had a good master and they was happy, and other times you had an abusive master and he wasn't. And I wonder if time will progress, because she's picking up a good amount of wisdom, I imagine, right now. You did it, young master. He knew exactly what to do. I know her, VA. Don't be self-conscious, girl. I see, that's what it was. To your Haman bats after... This is your first day going back to the Haman bats after you eat... Okay. That's why she's self-conscious. That's why she... Oh... Yo, so the ladies can be in the Hanma and they got the biddies out. And that's fine because there's no men around. I hope nothing happens to that lady. And to Allah belong. Okay. Subete. It's the way you emphasize. Oh. Yo, that girl's naked. Put some clothes on, girl. He's trying to be a man, but you a kid. He's trying to grow up. I was gonna say something. No, I guess it shows that they're a good household, because I'm just gonna say stupid stuff. She's a slave and he's a young master, and some masters would have entered in and would have had some heinous ideas, but he walks and he's like, yo, cover up, that's crazy. So it really, I feel like it's showing me the type of people they are, not just their culture, because the culture I already understood, I think, but just even the type of masters that one could have, you know. This is like, yeah, they not the heinous types. So, all right, that's my assumption. Yo, I had to think for a minute, because he sounded like the Prophet Muhammad, but Islam already exists, so he can't be. It does. Subete. I mean, he should always be ahead of you, technically. He started first, but it's okay. It's a good goal that she has. Don't bring shame to the goat. Look at that British lady weeping for Muhammad. That's why she couldn't recite the prayer properly. So she'll learn. Oh, your mom can't read, I assume? It's crazy if the slave girl can read and the mother can't. Muhammad, a boy of Tus who would go on to become a scholar of some renown. What? Forever? 12? So he's 20. 8 years later. And I was confirming that mother really can't read. I thought she wanted the girl to read for her because, you know, I got a slave. Might as well make her read. Why would I read it myself? Astronomy. I like astronomy personally.
科学は学者たちの実地の経験に基づいた知識。
Shout out to Orb.
私にはこちらの方が好ましく思えます。
I like both.
ありがとうございます。貴重な写本を。いいのよ。
Inayo.
無教とは知を求める。
Seeking knowledge. Seeking knowledge is the duty of all Muslims. Your husband was goaded. I like that quote.
を重ねて普遍的な定理を証明。
Hold on.
なんだか当たり。
It's like stating in an overblown way.
線の端は点である。
Oh,
なんだ
okay.
か当たり前のことが大行にか。
mm.
当たり前のことがなぜ当たり前なのか。道が全然わからなくて。それじゃもうちょっと面白い本を。
I feel her.
先生術ですか。実践的でしょ。
She's like me. I don't like to just learn stuff for the sake of learning. It's like, yo, how can I use that to elevate life?
2163と3分の1ファルサフで。
How do people know that?
は6800ファルサフでは地球の端まで行ったのですか。まさかそんなことはでき。
It's crazy. You can't travel to both points back, and it's flat. It's hard to maneuver around.
地球の半径がわかるという。
Nah, lies. Lies. Watch this woman lie to us. By forming a right triangle using a spot on the ground and a mountaintop and the center of the earth, they lying. Yo! You can calculate Earth's circumference using the angle of shadows? That's how they do it? Nah, I'm with her. I'm with her. Found in elements. Universal knowledge. Because she's thinking about the lies that woman told her. Don't tell me that's how we figured out the Earth's radius. Because she's thinking about some other stuff. To entertain their master. Oh. Somebody giving an education to entertain their masters. That actually makes sense. Militia has been defeated by the gnome. Oh. It showed those armies coming through. Not with mercy, but with fire. Jeez. Oh. Up arms against us. I'm going to assume these are the Mongols. Yo! Oh, this took an acute turn. Anyways, I like this anime. So I'm gonna talk about my thoughts on the anime. I'm gonna talk about my plans to react to it in the future, and I'm gonna talk about why I am by myself. I'm gonna go in that order. So I first of all, I think it's a great show because it's a scholarly show. I'm going to appreciate it because it's a thinking show. You could talk and have things to say and so forth. I appreciate always diving into new cultures. At the time of this recording, I'm reacting to Dark, German. Doing the Chinese drama Pursuit of Jade. We do plenty of K-dramas. And you just get to immerse into other cultures and their way of life, you know? Let's face it, so the setting of this is in Iran, which is a very, 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 very hot topic as of today. And you know, like when I open up, let's open up, the first thing I'm gonna get is the US and Iraq over here, CIA and Russia and Ukraine over there. I'm pretty sure more Iran stuff. That's how my algorithm is. More Iran information. That's how my algorithm is. I actually follow this kind of stuff. And I'm gonna do my best not to say anything stupid and ignorant. Anyways, the most of my information is gonna come from, you know, Western media. Let's just put it that way. I am Western, so it is what it is. And it was you could see the contrast in the anime compared to like just what I normally hear. And even though you guys saw that I am on, you know, Western, you know, media, I still will go out my way to try to get a nuanced opinion of, you know, whatever else is going on and what people think of things. So it stood out to me that this is Islam, and true to Islam, when her head came off, that boy was like, "Oh, that's crazy, man! Put your shirt on. That's crazy." Because that's a big deal, depending on where you lived. In some areas, I do know that you can have you can show your hair and it's okay, but you would just dress modest. In other areas, they're Islam, but you know, you can dress, you know, kind of however you want. So there's tons of denominations. I think you could say denominations, just like you could say there's tons of denominations of Christianity. And the lady said it was a duty of all to learn, Muslims to learn knowledge. And that's what her husband taught her, who was a scholarly person. In my opinion, in my humble opinion, I would expect a scholarly person to be more progressive, if anyone is going to be progressive, because a scholarly person is seeking knowledge themselves and they are advancing themselves and they see the value of knowledge. When they were talking about the slaves needing knowledge to be, sometimes people would have their slave be knowledgeable so they could be entertaining. It stood out to me because I was like, the only reason you will not want your slave, in my opinion, to have knowledge is so that they're not smart enough to rebel against you. That would be like the only reason. Because in general, a educated society is always a better thing unless you're trying to rule and subjugate a people. So those stood out to me. And the Tuss army has fallen at this episode. Master Muhammad, I think that's what we can call him. Master Muhammad is out studying. She says she's never going to see him again. In the end of this episode, they said that they're looking for the scholars. I don't know what the particular reason is. So I fear that Master Muhammad may not live when they go and they find him. Anyways, so I thought it was a good episode. I plan to continue. Why am I reacting to this by myself? Our schedule is packed, guys. It's a packed schedule. And I saw that this was getting a lot of activity and it had a unique art style. And I got the time to react to it. This is our group schedule, right? Group schedule. And on top of that, we got stuff that we are recording that isn't even out on us, a schedule. So I was like, I got the time, so I'll just watch it. I can't squeeze the juice out of a lemon that is already squeezed, which would be the group. So I shouldn't miss out on shows waiting for people. If there's a dope show, I'm gonna check it out, just like all the other people do that got their own operations. So that is why I'm by myself. If it goes good, I do plan on just keep posting it. If it doesn't go good as far as the YouTube side is going, because oh my god, Lee is by himself, then I would consider making it a Patreon only video. I'm just gonna see how much of you guys support it. I like the show, I found it entertaining, but my thoughts are there's a lot of things I like doing. So I do whatever I feel like is the most productive thing to do in that day. So whatever is most productive. I could spend time with my family, or I could watch TV, share it with my Patreon audience and or the YouTube audience. So that's my plans. That's why I'm by myself. Until the next video, guys, YaBoyRockLee, I am out. Subscribe if you haven't. As always, thanks for supporting this channel. If you don't know, we do have a Patreon, and it's free to join. You can stay updated, suggest content, or vote on polls. If you're interested in our uncut and early reactions to anime, K-drama, Western shows, and movie reactions, which include exclusive reactions not found on YouTube, you can join the upper tiers on Patreon, or you can stick with the edited content right here on YouTube. We got YaBoyRockLee reactions also in the description of this video. Until next time, I'm out.